was always better for us to find off-market deals. On average, we flipped 1 out of every 4 buildings that we bought within a matter of 90 days from the time we bought it, because it's about getting there first. If we go find a guy who's manufacturing magnets and he's growing out of his building and he's in 50,000 square feet, we say, we'll buy the 50,000 square feet from you and we'll make it easy for you. You don't have to put it on the market. We'll lease it back to you for as long as you want it. And as soon as you're ready, you move out and we'll find a new tenant. So we'd buy a 50,000 foot building, and then our brokers would be knocking on doors and we'd find out that a neighbor next door needs more space. So here we buy a building, let's say for $3 million, and it's 50,000 feet, it's $60 a foot. The next door neighbor has machinery that I call it sticky. He's a sticky tenant or a sticky owner. To move would cost him a couple $1 million. So the best thing for him is to buy the building next door. So we would tell him, we are buying the building next door, or we just bought it. And the neighbor who's the manufacturer would say, I have to have it. So they would make us an offer. So we bought a building for $3 million. And the next door neighbor would say, how much are you asking? And we'd say $4 million. And so all of a sudden I've got a buyer for $1 million profit on a $3 million building, because of really what's special information that only we know because of our activity in the area. It's a really incredible, we call it the user strategy. Over the years, we've bought 90 properties. We've sold 72. We have 18 now. And of the 72 that we've sold, we're unlike anybody else. If you talk to almost any other real estate investment group, they sell their properties to other investors, but that's based on a cap rate. When a user buys a property, they pay a huge premium. It's called the control premium. And the idea is if they control the building for their business, they're able to make a lot of money by selling more of whatever they do, magnets or whatever kind of products they make, food. And so we're very tuned into the user market, and we know how to advertise to the user market through brokers or doing it on our own. And the user premium is always higher than the investor price, no matter what. It's just, it's like an axiom. You just can't get a better price than selling to a user. It's a double-edged sword, because when we go to buy properties, we're competing with those same people who will pay anything. Because in industrial, a single tenant building isn't a real estate investment, it's a tool for their business. And if they can't run their business, they can't make their profit. So they'll pay extra for the tool if it's the right one. And that's been the secret of our success, is that we have a very strong connection with the user community in Chicago and the brokerage community. So we know when to buy, and we know the right prices, and we know when to sell because we find the buyers.